YouTube, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing out there? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hype. It's been a minute. I will say the gameplay recently, I haven't really felt good about uploading the gameplay. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta be honest with myself. I gotta be honest with y'all. The gameplay, I mean, listen, I'm getting results out here, but it's just I can't give y'all nonsense, right? The gameplay right now is just not it. So I'm glad I can give you this content here, the FC26 official reveal trailer. Let's get into this. Let's see how we're feeling about this. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about it. This is gonna be my first time watching it. And hopefully this is some good news for us. We need some good news. We need some positivity in the community and for the future of the game. So hey, let's see. And afterwards, or in between, actually, I'll be flipping through the actual FC26 detailed website and all that. So to give a bigger breakdown, but let's see what FC and see what EA are talking about. Let's dive into this. Let's go. Okay, off the rip, right there, right there. And I had told y'all in a video, I can't remember exactly what video it was, but I had said that this past year, albeit the worst in terms of gameplay and all that, I felt as though EA actually was responding to the community. Like they actually were interacting with the community the most I had ever seen in the past. I don't even know how long. Right, I actually never witnessed anything like that. So the fact that they're seeing the feedback, responding to the feedback, and actually putting it into the trailer, I mean, that's a plus right there. I have to give credit when it's due. Okay, so although they're giving the feedback on it and they're listening to it, does that mean that the gameplay will be good in FC26? We don't know, but all I can say is that right there, I like a lot. I like it a lot.
Oh, it's a beautiful day for football. I hope we see a great game, Stuart.
Well, hopefully we actually see the game today, Derek.
Let me turn off these closed captions.
That's more like it. A perfect challenge.
Okay, already right there, again, with the gameplay, the tackles, the bounce backs, and all that. We all know the deal. That's been a FIFA staple forever. All right. So the fact that they're saying this, do I think it's real? No, I don't. They're gonna say, oh, we're gonna change the tackling animations, all that. I don't care about that. That I'm not even expecting that to be something that they improve on, because we all know it's not gonna happen in a year. Let's just be honest here. It's not gonna happen in a year. Okay. They're not gonna just all of a sudden from FC25 to FC26 go and change the tackling system, and it's just not going to happen, guys. Let's just be real. Okay. So what I do like, though, as I said before, they are listening, they are responding, and this right here where they're saying like the difference between the gameplays, like that's actually pretty cool. I don't know if that's going to be done properly or whatever, but that's actually dope as hell. Like I really like that. The fact that they're distinct, like they're differentiating between two different types of gameplays, whether that's like online or offline. Pretty cool stuff right there. I'm not gonna lie. Fair play.
It's like he's got the ball on a string.
Every goal.
Okay. The dribbling right there. They're talking about the dribbling being more fluid. That, I believe, can be done because we've seen it before, right? Other FIFAs, the dribbling has been good. Like, it's only in the past, honestly, FC24's dribbling wasn't that bad. I didn't really, obviously it wasn't the best, but I didn't really see any issue with it. FC25 dribbling, FC25 finishing, FC25 anime. This game is the worst game in the FIFA franchise ever. It's the worst game ever, bro. So the dribbling, I believe that they can fix that. Okay, I don't think it will take forever for them to fix that. So hopefully the fluid dribbling works. And I think here they're going to be talking about the bounce backs and goalkeeper stuff. I mean, the goalkeeper stuff, again, just like the tackling animations and the bounce backs, I do not have any faith in this. The goalkeeper movement is one of the dumbest, most brain dead things that they've put in FIFA. I can't express that anymore. The worst thing that they put into the game, but whatever, man. Let's see what they're talking about with goalkeepers.
Is he exact same. Full swim, goal. Full swim, goal. I don't think he'll be blaming the goalkeeper this year.
Well, it looks like they've been hard at work on that, doesn't it?
Okay, so the passing and the quickness and all that, the sharpness, is the passing going to be better? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully, because that also is going to depend on, the connection, the ping, and all this stuff. So, hopefully, I can only hope. But that's cool. That's really cool. If that is the case and it actually is implemented properly, great. That would be very cool.
Well, I haven't seen that one before, or that one.
That's pretty dope. Those skill moves are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That rainbow, what was that rainbow thing? What was that? That shit looked crazy. What is this, trickster rainbow? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be abused. We already know that.
Well, I haven't seen that one before, or that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be spammed. That trickster rainbow, that's gonna be spammed, man. I already see it. I already know. I'm gonna have nightmares, man. But it looks dope as hell, though. That looks really cool. But I just already know it's gonna be abused. Let's see.
Oh, finally a bit of physicality in this game. Oh, that's more like it. What a goal.
A low-driven power shot and the goalkeeper movement. Let me go back to this. Look at this goalkeeper movement. Oh my God, this makes me want to vomit. Just seeing this, this beta version or whatever they're doing, it makes me want to vomit.
Oh, that's more like it. What a goal. Get in.
Okay, that's pretty dope. That low-driven power shot, it's going to be abused by me. I already know that for sure. Let's go, man. The finishing. We need better finishing. EA Sports, please. EA Sports Vancouver, we need better finishing. We need consistent finishing. Listen, if the gameplay's trash, I don't care. Bounce backs, goalkeeper movement, tackling, I don't care. If I get into position to score the ball, I need to score the ball. I don't care about anything else. Please fix the finishing. It is the main thing of the game. Please fix the finishing. Please, I beg you. So update manager career. Okay, let's see.
Can they put it all together here? Big chance! And it's a penalty!
Okay, I mean, there are a lot of things there. I think we'll be able to break those down because they went by pretty quickly. We'll be able to break that down on the actual website. But look, the trailer, am I hype? Sure, I'm a FIFA lover. I'm an addict. I'm a crackhead when it comes to FIFA. So yeah, I'm hyped for the new game because I need something better than what we have right now. Now, am I going to be like, oh my God, this is going to be the best game ever? No, because we have yet to see. We have yet to see anything. All I see is a trailer. So does it look good? It looks good. It looks good from what I'm seeing. The ideas. Hopefully they can implement them properly. But am I like completely sold? No, I'm gonna need to see some more. I'm gonna need to see way more than this.
Wait. Give people what they want.
Hey, the big homie. Let's go, man. Let's go. That's dope. And so you see here, right here, it says bring back tournaments. Pace needs some work, new player roles, all this stuff. Like this is cool. All right. Like this right here. This is why I am hype. If anything, if I'm hype about anything, it's this. As I said at the beginning of the video, like this right here is the main reason why I'm like, okay. So this is coming from EA Sports. This is coming from them directly. They're telling you guys, they're telling me, they're telling us, we're listening, we hear you. If they put this, I have never seen EA Sports talk about communication with the community. Ever. I've never seen this. So that's really, that gives me hope. Okay, that gives me hope a lot. And the things that they're talking about also give me hope, right? Obviously, the big homie Zlatan, he's going to be 15 million coins. You're not going to pack him. It is what it is. But that's great to see that. And they mended that relationship. So great to see that. But other than that, like this right here, this if I could just surmise the trailer right here, it's this right here, like communication, feedback, and how they're going to be able to improve the game based on that. So this is dope. This is really cool. All right, pre-orders. Pre-orders. Let's get them pre-orders going, baby. All right, fair play. All right, now let's go over to the main website here. So FC26. All right, the club is yours. Let's see what they're talking about. Coming September 25th. So limited time offer, Ultimate Edition by the 26th for special rewards. So obviously I'm going to be pre-ordering. But they're telling us 1 of 15 icons for EA Sports FC26. So that's pretty interesting. They're probably, they're probably going to be, a lower tier, lower level icon. I don't think this is going to be like a base icon or anything like that. But that's cool. I mean, 1 of 15 is crazy. So, and 1 of 15, is that going to be a pack or is that going to be a pick? Because I don't know if they didn't really specify here, so it's most likely going to be a pack. I don't really see them putting a 1 of 15 pick. That would be insane. So guarantee it's going to be a pack, and you're probably going to pack Barnes, 83 rated Barnes. Nah, I'm not going to hate. This is cool. That's cool. 7-day early access. That's fantastic. 6,000 FC points. It's pretty dope. I guess evolutions. It's pretty cool. Okay, fair enough, man. I'm obviously going to pre-order it, so. Let's see. Let's go to the beginning here. Overall gameplay, and then as you said right here. See, as I said, and I kept on reiterating, like this right here is the #1 thing, powered by community feedback. That's huge. That's huge. We've never seen this, guys. We've never seen this before. I'm telling you, I've been playing FIFA since 2003. Never seen this in my life. So that's really cool. So it says play your way in EAFC 26. With more responsive dribbling, smarter AI positioning, and sharper, more explosive movement. Do I think this is real? I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. I mean, it's just words on a page, so it is what it is. But I'll appreciate the fact that they're talking about community feedback. So it's all based on community feedback. Goalkeepers now react more naturally with improved positioning. Animations are more lifelike, and new play styles and player roles give you more ways to shape how your team plays. Okay, I mean, hey. Sounds good on paper, bro. It sounds good on paper, my guy. What's the next? It says play your way with 2 distinct gameplay presets. So FC26 introduces 2 new gameplay presets, each built for a different way to play. So competitive is tuned for head-to-head action in Ultimate Team and clubs. So that's it. So that's the way that they're talking about. So it is the difference between offline and online. So with faster passing, smarter keeper rebounds, and more direct control, while Authentic brings a true-to-football feel to modes like career, featuring more positionally responsible defenders, realistic corner success rates, and lifelike, what does that say, goal mouth scrambles? What the hell is a goal mouth scramble? I guess it's just like when the goalkeeper is running out or something like that, but goal mouth scramble? Or maybe it's like on the line of the goal. Y'all educate me, man. What's the next one? Discover more ways to compete in Football Ultimate Team. Okay, yeah, this is dope. This is really cool. This has been something that everybody's been talking about for years. So it says compete in new ways across Football Ultimate Team, with tournaments and live events, as well as a refreshed rivals and champs experience. Do I think this is true? Probably not. Probably fake. But it's just words on the page. But this tournaments and live events, that's pretty cool. I like that. So it says tournaments will test your skills with up to 4 rounds of knockout football. That's dope. That's what people have been talking about for a long time, while live events add more variety with themed competitions and content all season long. So new bounties allow you to earn additional rewards or accelerate your weekly progress. Additionally, EA Sports FC26 launches challenges or challengers, a new second-tier weekend competition designed for players in lower divisions. Okay, that's cool, man. This is cool. It just, honestly, that's what we've been asking for. We just want more game modes where we can just go head to head. That's great. So take on new challenges in manager and player career. I'm not really a career mode player, but I've dabbled from time to time, and career mode is cool, man. Like, especially the player career. The manager career, I'm not too big on. It's cool, but I prefer the player career. But I'm glad that they put more changes in that. team up all season long in clubs. Again, I'm not a big clubs guy, but I have dabbled from time to time, and clubs is cool. I think the last time I really played it was like FIFA 23. But clubs can be fun. Clubs can be fun too. And then experience unrivaled authenticity. 20,000 players. Well, we already know. I mean, that's why FIFA or FC is where it is, right? This is the main thing, the licensing and the leagues and all that. So cool, very cool. Here I think we just have 2. So the pitch notes for the feedback deep dive and the gameplay responsiveness. So, I mean, the feedback deep dive, I think I just want to talk about this gameplay responsiveness because that's the main thing. And you know, it's going to be words on a page, but let's see what they're talking about. So, feedback report. Everyone is a part of the new FC Feedback Hub. We're keeping you close. Oh, okay. So are they gonna have like an actual thing where people can talk and interact? What is this? For a new FC Feedback Hub, we'll be keeping you close to our development process with detailed reports. Okay, no, so it's just reports. Making sure you know what feedback we're working on. Okay. For our first update, we're talking about gameplay responsiveness. Heard your feedback. Teams have been working on making 26 our most responsive yet. You see this right here? This is nonsense. I don't believe it. Like, what is this? Well, FC26 our most responsive. Guys, let's just be honest here. Like, it's probably not going to be that. All right, let's just be honest. But they can't do that because they can't sell. So, I don't know, man. Words on a page. Words on a page, man. So, understanding delay. Here we go. This is what I want to hear. So, delay refers to the link between a player's actions like pressing a button or moving a stick and the corresponding response in the game. Absolutely. So, delay can stem from various sources, including online connection, right? So that's obvious right there. That's the main thing. Elevated ping due to distance from the FC game data center, right? So, like, as you know, Crassy, dedicated servers. Hey, shout out to the homie Crassy, man. And complexities in the input processing and animation systems, or even delays in displays. Yeah, I mean, guys, like, this is the main thing. Like, this is not going to happen within a year. So saying that it's going to be the most responsive, I don't believe it, but we can hope. But this is the fact that they're just talking about it is a step in the right direction. So fair play to that. So we know that delay disrupts the seamless connection between the player and the game, making the experience feel unresponsive and frustrating. Absolutely. And let's face it, when a game doesn't feel responsive, it's simply not fun. Of course. Thank you for that. That's fantastic. So it says addressing your concerns about delay has been a top priority for us as we head into EA Sports FC26 launch. Okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough. So our gameplay responsive assessment goes back to 2019. Dude, what are you talking about? 2019? 2019, you're talking about FIFA 19. You were talking, there's no way you were talking about this in FIFA 19, bro. FIFA 19 is the worst game ever. What the hell were you doing in 2019? Jesus, I don't even want to hear this, man. Get that out of here. So heading into FC26, we set our focus on testing directly with the FC Design Council members. Okay, so FC Pro players, members of our community, and members of our internal teams. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. For example, members of our development team met directly with FC players in Europe to test gameplay responsiveness on their own personal setups. We tested at their houses and team headquarters in Spain and the UK for extensive online modes, research in FC25. Okay, so you tested it for FC25, and what was the outcome? Bro, this is the worst game I ever played in my life. So, my God, man, let's pray. Let us pray. So we've also been testing responsiveness with members of our design council remotely, collecting connection quality data from players all over the world, okay? And while all of this has been happening, we've been running regular tests with a dedicated internal team of core players across our QV and development teams to feedback on responsiveness problems. Okay, I mean, hey, man. Okay, so FC players are really good at detecting even the smallest delay issues. Of course, yeah. So delays of even one frame can result in a noticeably unresponsive experience. Absolutely. When diving into the details, we've noticed that players experience delay in significantly different ways. What we refer to as delay can be experienced in both offline and online play in most cases. Absolutely. Absolutely. When playing good connection quality or an offline play, these are the main reasons that can create a sense of gameplay unresponsiveness. Animation selection, so variability to create authenticity, context with limited coverage, animation system bugs, time between button press. Yeah, and poor connection. Absolutely. Absolutely. So Ethernet versus Wi-Fi. To be honest, I don't really think there's a big deal between Ethernet and Wi-Fi. I mean, it used to be a thing, but I've played on Wi-Fi. I've played on Ethernet. To be honest, it's the same thing, man. I can't say it's the same thing, right? Because Ethernet, like, there's going to be a difference just in terms of the the actual like physical difference. Like this is actually plugged in directly and one of them isn't, but most of the time I've played other games, not just FIFA. I've played on Wi-Fi, I've played on Ethernet. It's very marginal. It's very marginal. So that's not the main thing, but the high ping is definitely an issue. And that goes down to the servers, right? So currently more than half the FC players play on Wi-Fi. So it introduces an inconsistency, jitters. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it just depends. It also depends on the Wi-Fi that you have. If you have like a 30 megabyte, you're cooked. But if you have like 200, 300, 400, you'll be all right. I don't think you won't experience issues. Like if you have an Ethernet plugged into a 30 megabyte per second connection, it doesn't matter. It's still 30 megabytes per second. So, but yeah. So high ping measures. Yep. Your ping is based on your internet provider, of course. So this right here is the most important thing. All this other fluff, nonsense. A close physical distance to our FC game data centers cannot guarantee a low ping experience by default because factors such as how your internet service provider physically routes traffic can impact your ping. Okay, that's just nonsense, bro. So that literally contradicts the Ethernet versus Wi-Fi, right? So you're saying that the Ethernet is more consistent because it's directly connected and it's closer, right? But this being closer to the servers won't necessarily change. What are you talking about? This right here doesn't make any sense. So, you know what I'm saying? Weird. But as I said, man, who cares about this shit? Make the finishing right. My goodness. Internet bandwidth. Without internet bandwidth, internet connection, other activities such as or using the same network can negatively influence game performance. For sure. That's just how the high traffic aspect. That's fair. So that's normal. So TV or monitor settings, yeah, to a certain degree, right? Like a TV outside the game mode can introduce anywhere 20 to 100 milliseconds of delay. That's true. I will definitely agree with that. I mean, obviously the higher quality monitor and all that stuff and technology you have, the better. So that's fair. But again, like the main thing, like all this stuff, like you're just talking about the problems that can arise from that. But guys, like this right here is the main thing. Like you're talking about the proximity to the data center. You're talking about the proximity to the server. It impacts it. You have to have good internet and close proximity to the server, and you'll be fine. But at the end of the day, if the game is ass and I can't finish right in front of the net, that's the issue. That is the problem, okay? So please make sure that the actual game is playable. What do we got? Different player motivations. What does that mean? Another important learning that FC players enjoy both a more responsive and consistent experience, but also a more tactical and composed on. Okay, I mean that's really niche, so that but that's why they did this thing, so that's cool. But this already existed, right? So the competitive versus the authentic. I mean, I don't think that the competitive gameplay even existed in other FIFAs naturally on offline game modes. So, but I'm glad that they're making this distinction. Okay, I can definitely appreciate that. What's new for the FC26 responsiveness? Okay, so this is interesting right here. This is interesting. So as you may have noticed in FC26 reveal trailer, we focused on new gameplay fundamentals to improve responsiveness at all levels. We wanted to make sure we directly addressed your feedback and the things we've learned through the testing to deliver more impactful changes. Fair enough. So animation variability meant to create authenticity. Okay, so FC strives to visually reflect the real-world game, and to make this possible, our gameplay engine was designed to use realistic animations. I mean, that's been in the game for a long time, so I don't know what we're talking about here. Realistic motion capture / volumetric animations are all unique by nature. Okay, in FC, many factors like ball distance from the player, movement, input, angle, and player speed will dictate what animation is chosen and how it will play or how it plays in the game. The combination of factors ensure gameplay variety, depth, and authenticity. Okay. I mean, it just sounds like a whole bunch of more animations and nonsense, but we'll see. In summary, in our gameplay engine, there is a variety and no play is the same. Okay. This is to create a seamless and authentic experience. Okay. I mean, I don't really know what, I think that already exists. I mean, but okay, I mean, fair enough. We are continuing to work on finding the right balance. See that right here? This right here. We are continuing to find the right balance. That's right. That's a cop out. That's a cop out, man. Oh, so we're not gonna get it right this time. So FC27 is gonna listen, guys. Just make the finishing right. Just if I'm in front of the net, I just want to score the goal. I just want to score the ball. That's it. Like all this extra stuff. Just let me score the ball, bro. Please. Variety. Okay. More details on how we are addressing these problems will be part of the gameplay pitch notes, for example. animations and all that stuff. Okay. Increase animation coverage. Animations play an important role for a football game to be authentic. Every year we add new animations. Oh, we know. We know. To refresh the experience, create variety, and fill any coverage gaps. Some contexts may have had limited animation coverage in the past. This caused our system to use a longer animation or delay started an animation. Yeah. While attempting to position the player in the way that would accommodate the best possible animation, we focused on improving the coverage for scenarios where it's reasonable to expect a responsive action. To clarify, we have strict game performance checks to ensure the gameplay runs smoothly regardless of the amount of animations that exist in the database. I mean, okay, listen, I hope so, man. I really hope so, because that's been killing the game. That's really been killing the game. All those nonsense extra animations that don't make any sense. And at the high level, as we all know, like, we're all rats here, right? Like, at the highest level, those small little moments, that like millisecond, like, it changes everything. So I hope that this is the case, man. So this year we added hundreds of new animations meant to enable players to perform actions faster than ever. Let's hope, man. Addressed animation system bugs. So in some cases, the systems that decide what animations should play and experience bugs, or what animation should play can experience bugs. These are arguably the most complicated systems in gameplay engine. That's fair, and that I can understand. Like, ultimately, we all know that this game takes a lot. Okay, like, it takes a lot to make, it takes a lot to develop, it takes a lot to test. So, and listen, we can talk about how the game should be developed and whether it should be a year cycle or it should just be a one game like Fortnite does and just keeps on getting updated and patched. But if they can just focus on the main things that matter and then put the rest of the other things as a lesser priority, I think that the game could be good. Like, we can get back on track, right? But this right here is the main thing, right? The animations have really been killing the game, truly. So if they can focus on this as like a tertiary priority, that would be great. That would be actually great if they focus a good amount of time on this. Expecting players to get the ball as early as possible to prevent the opponent getting to it first, but the player taking an inefficient or curved path. Yeah, I mean, that would happen all the time. We knew that. I mean, it just is what it is, part of the game. He's got to adapt. Expecting an immediate right foot shot to prevent the getting tackled. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hey, we can all hope for this, but when it's in the game, I mean, we'll see, ultimately, but sounds good on paper. Time between button press and when the simulation processes the input. We looked closely at every stage of the input processing system and identified a few opportunities to improve our input latency. We were able to improve the input latency by 1 frame in some cases of first-time passes and shot requests. Combined with the animation improvements mentioned above, these scenarios are more likely to play out in the first-time passes or shots at FC26. Fair enough, but the thing is, I don't understand, because first-time passes and shots, they've been fine in other FIFAs, right? Even in FC24, I feel like first-time passing and first-time shooting was not the best ever, but it was okay. Like, we took a major step back with FC25, so hopefully they can just make it what it was before. I don't know. I think maybe just introducing those different animations and then adding that to an already, new game and system, it might mess it up, and trying to find the balance. So fair enough. Just if they can do that, that would be great. We've improved our input systems with the aim of ensuring that all inputs are processed immediately. That's fair. We also improved the responsiveness of the on-screen player switch indicator, visual feedback, giving us the user more immediate feedback on which player they are controlling and allowing for more responsive reactions to the play. I don't think this was a big problem. I think the main problem was the actual switching. I don't think anybody has really been complaining about, like, not seeing the indicator above somebody's head or player. Like, it's about being able to actually switch to the player that we want to. Like, that's the main issue. We'll share more about these updates. Okay. All right. In the lead up to the 26 launch, we're continuing to meet and design. Okay. All right. Be sure to keep an eye out. And the community feedback, glad that they're listening to us. Your feedback is extremely helpful for our team, and we continue to prioritize it. Yeah, fair enough. And then that's not just words on a page. We've seen that from the trailer. We've seen that from even this past installment, right? FC25. So that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about the trailer. FC26, if we can't go lower than where we are right now in FC25. This is the worst game ever, worse than FIFA 19. So let's just pray for something, man. Just let me be able to finish the ball. Let me be able to finish the ball with my imaginary Ibra that I won't pack. All right, y'all. Fair enough. Y'all let me know, though. Let me know in the comments. And are y'all pre-ordering? Are you? I'm going to be pre-ordering. Y'all probably not. But, let's hope and pray for FC26, man. Onward and upward. Let's go, y'all. Peace.